Welcome to ChallengeForex. My name is Steve, and today I'm going to answer a question that a few people have been asking about prop firm challenges and how long it actually takes to pass like a phase 1 or a phase 2 of a challenge. So today I'm going to look at a phase 1 challenge that I've taken on FXify just for this week. So trading 5 days, I've been placing only one trade per day and hopefully trying to pass the phase 1 in 1 week. So let's dive into the details and have a look at the results. The first question is, did I pass in a week? Well, let's say almost, and in a minute I will explain why, but let's have a look at the trades first of all. So the first trade I took on Monday this week was a losing trade. So I was trading in line with the downward trend on the 15-minute chart, and below the 50 and 20 EMAs, so looking for short. Then the RSI line crossed to the lower level, so that was my entry. And the funny thing is that almost immediately after I placed the short trade, the trend changed direction, turned around, closed above the 50 EMA, and then we were pretty much long for most of the rest of the week after that. So, you know, the first day really messed me around a bit and I lost 3%. So next day, trading in line with the trend, we've got a pullback to the 20 EMA and then a close above. I was a little bit late getting in on the entry, but looking at the RSI at the time I got in, it was actually in an upward direction. So the RSI was heading up towards the upper band, and we were in line with the trend for a buy. So purchased that one, and we made a 3% gain, so almost our money back on the first day. Second day was a bit of a sideways motion, so I almost didn't get a trade in at all, but I did towards the end of the day. We got a shift in momentum. Instead of going sideways and a little bit of a pullback, it actually started to go long. We got it closed where the 20 EMA closed above the 50 EMA, and the RSI line was up near the upper band. So I took a long trade, didn't stick around to watch the results. I just put the trade on with a 1-to-1 risk to reward and left it and went to bed. And it looks like it actually closed right at the very peak of the day. So I think I actually got pretty lucky with that one, that I did actually get a close at the right time. I made another 3% on that one. My strategy is simple. I place one trade per day. I don't always use the same indicators. I quite often use EMAs and RSI, but sometimes I look at MACD as well, MACD, and I do mix it up a little bit. Also, sometimes I look at stochastic indicator as well, but usually it involves EMAs in one way or another. So we can see here on my third day, we were in line with the trend again. I actually didn't get a very good entry on this one. The pullback to the 20 EMA happened in the Asian time frame. I wasn't actually available to trade at that point because I was actually working. I work from 8 to 4 each day and get home at around just before 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is the opening time for the New York session here in Sydney in winter. So it actually works out a good time for me to trade. So I did actually put in the trade in the direction of the trend. I can see here that the EMAs were spreading out, going well. We did actually have a pullback. The best entry would have probably been right here with, I usually go with about a 20 to 30 pip stop loss. So if I put a 30 pip stop loss on, it would have been at the 50 EMA, and I would have got out earlier, but you know, it wasn't a perfect entry. but the result was the same. I was in line with the trend, so all went well. So the fourth day was another win, another 3% gain. And the fifth day is, looking at my chart, it was looking like we were starting to change direction here. So looking at possibly coming to the top of a 3-day or 4-day run, and then looking for a reversal back towards the end of the week, back into the range. So we saw here that the moving averages were a bit like spaghetti. We were starting to see a bit of a direction in trend, so a little bit of a risky trade. I was looking at this one to go short, so I put on 30 pip stop loss and 30 pip take profit. I just closed, put my stop loss above the high of the day at that point, and we did actually win. We only had a little bit of drawdown, like the maximum got to about 23 pips, so we were safe in that way. We did get to take profit of a 1-to-1. However, when I look at my weekly results, you can see here that I made 9.89%. My target was actually 10%. So I actually missed out on closing out my phase 1 by 11 pips. And that is really unfortunate, but that's what happens with trading. It kind of works out like that a lot. Not everything is going to go the way you like. If I had possibly one more pip on that trade, I probably would have actually made enough money to pass phase 1 in 1 week. So disappointing result in that way, I guess. Now let's have a look at the chart. The FXify website. We can see here my trades and lot sizes. So we can see here my first trade was I lost 3.2% basically. A little bit of slippage in there, and there's commissions as well. So I was aiming for around 3.2 profit and 3.2 risk. So we can see here 1 trade per day. We lost the first day, and then we had 3 winning days, and risking the same amount each day, so around 3.2%. So a bit disappointing of the result. I'm hoping that this coming week I can make up that $11 in my first trade. That would be awesome, but who knows? It might happen, and it might not happen that way. So it doesn't matter either way. I have actually been funded now 8 times. I'm only doing 10k challenges because that's, to me, more affordable. But my plan being is get some payouts from trading funded accounts on the 10k level, and using the money that I earn from this to actually purchase either 50k or 100k accounts. I'm still deciding on that at the moment, still thinking, but in the next few weeks I will probably make my first couple of purchases, either 50 or 100k accounts, and then using the same strategy that I've been using, usually with EMAs and RSI, to see if I can actually pass. But trading in line with the trend is the main part of my strategy, and also placing 1 trade per day, either a win or a loss, just putting on the trade and letting it go to the end. So I hope you found this useful, and if in some way this helps you with your own trading, that would be great. Leave a comment below and let me know if any of you are actually doing anything similar to me, like my style of trading, and if you're passing prop firm challenges. It's getting to the stage now where I can pass a phase or 2 of a prop firm challenge pretty much every week. So it is doable, and it might be a little bit different when I get to trading 100k accounts. I'll probably have to be a little bit more conservative with my trading, don't be so risky, but let's see how it works out in the future. So hit the like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this sort of content, and let me know also if there's a type of video or something that you would like me to cover in a future video. I'd love to do one for you as well. Okay, thanks for watching.